The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
You know what's crazy?
Boston elects to bring this out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They start the drive with Anderson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with third and about 6 yards to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And oh, he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there that they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. To throw on second down. Casper. It's caught by Mike Evans. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off play action. Casper. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
On first down, Casper. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. From the gun, it's a give to Anderson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That'll go as a loss of 9, and it leads to 3rd down.
The safety position continues to evolve into a bigger role in run defense than in the past. They certainly love to have him drop down and get aggressive in bringing ball carriers down behind the line of scrimmage. Not many bigger stops than that one right there.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. Sly able to put this one through, and the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Ready, Brick.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. The Falcons at 10-4 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Again, it's Lawrence. And that will be incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here in the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Going a little tennis on me.
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out, and they get a backhand. What was the serve? What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
I like that.
Really good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the whole bit.
I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Open man completes it to Claypool. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Three, a tight one after one. The Jags with a football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Back to throw again. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 21. The 3rd down conversion successful, a gain of 11.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On 2nd down, Anderson. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but he did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Here we go on 4th down. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down, and you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. Here's Lawrence to throw. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
This is brought in at the 21. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Anderson. He's got it on the draw. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a 1st down. They run it again with Anderson. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Off the play fake. Casper. 1:57 to go in this 1st half on EA Sports. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Defensively, they rallied the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. Back to throw. Casper. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. They'll try the middle with Anderson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Up the middle, it's Anderson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Anderson. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. The extra point by Sly is up and good. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Around the NFL, an update from a game going on down in Tampa. As of now, it's the Packers who have the lead in that one. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's going to look deep down the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Try to lay one up deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. He'll look to set up his blockers. And he's going to be up around the 45-yard line. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Another tote here for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Anderson. On third down, Casper. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 15 yards on the play, first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. First down, here's the run with Anderson. Brought down at the 20.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 83 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? Looking to throw. Casper. He goes underneath for Anderson. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jaguars have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 17-3.
Hey, buddy. Over here clamping this nigga up. Yeah, 17-3. You see the style game I'm playing with him? I'm trying to shorten the game. I'm running the ball a lot. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm running the ball a lot, and then I'm taking up all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, I'm trying to get back to your ass. I want the Browns. This ain't what you want.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. These guys definitely hoping for a better
what time you going on this?
appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles.
Okay, yeah, that's
a more sustained drive going here.
Every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from deep in the territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
That his first catch so far. They held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Here's Lawrence. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing to trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon. To throw once more on second and 10. Lawrence. And it
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute it.
You know how to get it to me. Yeah, nigga, you know how to get it to me. That was nasty. You see what I just did?
And Charles, for this
oh my God,
interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half, and for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out, and as confidently as they've been playing,
you see what I just did?
Do exactly that.
Extra point.
Buddy won that.
Up and good, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns.
24-3 over here on Evan though.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now.
24-3 on Evan. I think 15 or 16 on the.
Not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached
a
do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save this.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, it's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
I think Evan took a step back.
Brandon, this defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception.
I'm booking his ass right now.
Back to their offense, and what you wonder about is it.
And he will get this into the end zone for a
I can feel it.
touchdown.
Yep, 30-3.
A great effort there. With now 15 rushing
going into the fourth.
on the year. And the Jaguars get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
What?
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT.
What game ain't been long?
Now this will be returned.
I've been running the ball, shortening the clock up on his head.
He'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee.
Yeah, I did that intentionally so I can get his ass up out of here, man. I really ain't want him on my chair. Yeah.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much...
That boy 4 for 17, 60 yards and 2 picks.
Think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination.
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score.
Don't throw nothing.
You're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game,
yeah, motherfucker.
Watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Yeah, hit his ass again, nigga. Don't throw nothing.
Third down throw incomplete as well.
Well, they certainly
Hey.
are letting up today, partner, because they forced big turnovers.
What the hell, ain't it?
And it's been incredible.
Oh, you talking about your son? Okay.
Yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
What?
As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jags take over in terrific field.
Get this shit out of hand, man.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Casper. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Chase Claypool. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
38 special. 38-3.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more bonus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And now off to the races, down the right side. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, and this is where
that's better here.
Numbers sometimes get a little bit more inflated than they should, because this is a short little pass, but it goes for big yardage.
Yeah, and folks, this is not an accident. This is by design. They wanted to clear out the middle of the field, and then if no one's open, they've got a safety valve they can just dump it down to.
You know how to get it to me. You know how to get it to me.
Williams picks it off. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball.
It's my nigga.
4th quarter lead. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before his
I nigga got my whole team from last year, buddy.
Call it a game of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I nigga got Sauce, Brian Burns. Wasn't nobody fucking with Brian Burns.
Again, Anderson. 110 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdowns.
That nigga ain't going no goddamn where.
The Jaguars on 3rd down.
I got Aiden bouncing that out.
They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Get off of me. He's big Devin ass right now.
Jaguars 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt away here, Charles.
I don't think it was ass. It was a dog fight, though. Get out from me. Because I whoop some niggas' ass. I don't be barely getting away with dubs. Nigga, it be blowouts. Let's go. With your trashy ass.
So a step in the wrong direction.
You beat me win. Win.
2nd and 14. Back to throw. Casper. This one caught by Ridley. And it's tackled on the other side of midfield at the 6-yard line. Now again,
come on, baby. It's the edge.
Back at the 47. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure they got the spark that they wanted on 3rd down. In fact, I think they gave that spark to their opponent instead, because that big stop has galvanized the sideline. And
let's go. Give me a ride. There you go. Over the top. Throw his head off. Throw his head off. Woo!
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down.
Hell yeah. You said have I or am I? You said have I or am I?
Trying to shake off the interception from the
yeah, for sure.
Look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by
not for me.
And the Jags are going to get the football here as he
niggas.
up to the 38-yard line. With this advantage, this defense knew the passes were coming, and they stayed in position.
Yeah, that shit ain't gonna work, bro. That's why we can grab PlayStation.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Did you?
Action. Casper. He's gonna
Boy, you barely came out with your life. I want to hear it.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
We're going to see about this in the playoffs because we know in the playoffs your ass get to shaking and nerves and you so stupid in the playoffs.
It's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
His throw caught at about the 5. And he will get into the end zone.
I'm tearing his ass up.
Another touchdown. This thing is
45-3.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
I ain't gonna get on your ass, boy.
Man, they got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you got no shot then.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Brought down on the other side.
That nigga don't even want the ball, boy. That nigga trying to get rid of that motherfucker so fast.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd.
That nigga just threw the ball for 5 inches. That's crazy.
It's Lawrence.
Lay down.
Jags get to him as down he goes. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go. Check, check. Yo, back.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
60 Eagles.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Throwing on 1st down. Casper. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Getting the call is Anderson running left. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Flush to his right. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play. to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Lawrence's throw into the hands of Pitts here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. But to throw again is Lawrence. Olave over the middle. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot.
And my goodness, another
Hey, G.
interception.
I got that nigga out here throwing egg rolls.
Jaguars will take over here just shy of the 30. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner?
Come on.
Defense, because your goal every game is to
Damn, boy, my nigga posted up back there. Boy, I don't even want this game to end. Boy, my nigga got something wrong to pass.
Double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in. They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
That nigga's
Throw on second down.
I don't like that. Nigga, look at this, buddy. Look at that play, buddy.
He has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
That's too much, ain't it? I know, dog. That's too much.
1st and 10. Casper, he's going to look deep for more. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
I tried to.
Fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant show.